Welcome to the last game of the night. The Condors take on Cockburn Wolves. Both sides coming off impressive victories last week. Condors 8-2 over Spearwood Lions. And Cockburn Wolves 3-0 over Footscarves. Going through the lineups for Condors, it's the number 11 Yemi Achuez, number 5 Rodrigo Silva, number 2 Pablo Vargas, number 17 Christian Zuluaga, number 12 Cristobal Zuniga in net, number 16 Diego Gonzalez, number 8 Eddie Garrido, number 9 Javier Pinares, number 3 Julian Quintero, and number 10 Rolando Rojas. And a lovely minute of silence honouring the late Stuart Blacker, much loved and missed by all. And going through the lineups for Cockburn Wolves, Michael Dudek wearing the number 1, Jan Chok, the number 72, Christian Silas, the number 2, Michael Vlasic, the number 75, Josh Bell, the number 78, Connor O'Driscoll, the number 71, Mark Gavranich, the number 70, Jesse Lazaro, the number 77, and Kennel Moithes, wearing the number 76. Starting lineups for the Footscarves, or for the Condors rather, will be Gonzalez, Vargas, Pinares, and Zuluaga, I believe. For Cockburn Wolves, it's O'Driscoll, Vlasic, Silas, and Chok. Here's Gonzalez. Plays Pinares. He chips it in the centre looking for Zuluaga. Gonzalez. Pablo Vargas. Finding Zuluaga, ball forward looking for Pinares, but Dudek collects it. Vlasic to O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll bursting forward, ball down the line, finding Chok. And now here's Christian Silas, cuts inside, loses out to Gonzalez. Vargas, ball forward looking for Gonzalez. It took a touch off Silas and it's gone out. A fast start to the match, considering how late in the evening it is. We've just ticked past 11 p.m. as Cockburn Wolves have a free kick. It will be Diego Gonzalez who's standing over it. Too far out to shoot though, you'd have to say. So what can the Condors muster up? Gonzalez goes for goal. It's blocked by Chok. And out for a side ball. Pinares looks for the 1-2. O'Driscoll picks it up. And Pinares with the early chance coming in. Can't trouble Dudek. Dudek, long throw looking for O'Driscoll. It's cut out by Gonzalez, who's on the ball again. Down the line, Pinares in a tussle with Vlasic. Silas allowed to bring it forward. Chok to Vlasic. He's been in good form as of late, Michael Vlasic. Scored a thundering free kick last week. Chok on the outside to Silas. Vlasic once more. Forward pass trying to find O'Driscoll. He's helped it on to Chok. Switch of play finding Silas, who gets on the outside of Zuluaga, but he's gone to ground easily. And Gabriele Malaco saying no chance. Gonzalez, ball forward early, looking for Pinares. Vlasic is on his case, and Silas clearing that one into his teammate. The Cockburn Wolves are going to get it back. In fact, the Condors, I should say, are going to get it back. Diego Gonzalez to Vargas. Ball down the line looking for Zuluaga. who evades the challenge. Out wide to Gonzalez. It was a good pass. Gonzalez straight into the hands of Dudek. He's going to prove a tough challenge to beat tonight. Here's Connor O'Driscoll trying to go down the line. Potential foul, but referee letting play go on, and Gonzalez, Dudek, has let it go in, and I think that crossed the line, but the referee hasn't called it, so Michael Dudek getting away with one early there. It could have been 1-0 on another night. Silas to Vlasic. And Vlasic to Chock. Back to Vlasic. Ball forward intercepted. Zuluaga. Pineres. Out wide to Zuluaga. Vlasic coming in on him hot and heavy. Pineres. Out wide. Zuluaga. And that one going the way of the Condors. And they probably had the better of the two starts, but it's only early doors. In the center. Zuluaga. Gonzalez. And Dudek gathering that one a bit more convincingly. Michael Vlasic. Ball down the line looking for Chock. He's done well there, but he's pushed Vargas to ground, and the foul has been called the way of the Condors, I believe. Chock having some stern words with the referee as Diego Gonzalez checks off to the bench. Vargas looks to be in a fair amount of pain, but he's coming to his feet now. It's Rodrigo Silva, who scored goal of the week last week, who checks on for Condors. He lost it into Zuluaga, and now the chance might be on for Jan Chock, just firing past the post. Zuniga, Silva, Vargas, central ball finding Pineres. Back to Pablo Vargas. And out wide to Zuluaga. Back to Vargas once more. And it's played into Lazaro. They've got to be careful here, the Condors. Zuluaga. Out wide to Pineres, who tries to get beyond Vlasic but can't. Lazaro, here's the danger man, but he's scuffed his pass. It's somehow fallen to O'Driscoll, who's conceded it from the sideline. Pineres to Vargas. Across the court to Silva. And now it's Zuluaga who gets on it once more. He's put Silva under pressure there, and it's been one back up high by Lazaro. Vargas is going to have to be careful. Zuniga not taking any risks, just clearing it into the grandstand. Vlasic to Dudek. Now Josh Bell, who looks to cut inside, but he's lost out there. Vlasic mops up the danger. Out wide to O'Driscoll, who naps at it with the toe poke. Rolando Rojas on now for the Condors, wearing the number 10. He links up with Silva. Silva giving it back to Rojas. Rojas looks through for Silva. It's intercepted by Vlasic. Here's Josh Bell. He's got quick feet. He can get around the outside of the defense, but Rojas starting his ground.
Vargas to play the ball in here for Condors. Referees say it's okay to play on now. Back to Rojas as the ball gets played out to Silva. Silva finding Rojas again. Here's Vargas. Vargas out to Rojas. Back to Vargas. Here's Josh Bell making the challenge. Dudek. Back out to Vlasic. Vlasic to Lazaro. Lazaro to Josh Bell. Josh Bell having to take the ball back after his touch. Out to Vlasic. To Lazaro. The pass is blocked by Vargas. Vlasic. Plays it out, but was unable to complete his pass there. Great shot there, but unable to get it on target. Dudek throws the ball long to Gavrich. Lazaro with the shot. Unable to get it on target, as Zuniga is able to watch it go over. Condors taking the ball down the field. Gonzalez tries to find him at the back, but Vlasic is quick to it. Condors tracking back as Silva hits the ball out of play. Checking in now for Cockburn Wolves is Moises. Goes long. Easy catch for the keeper. Gonzalez plays the ball wide to Garrido. Garrido to Silva. Garrido again. Gonzalez is now on the ball. Plays Silva. Garrido. Finding Gonzalez. Oh, unlucky to find there. Josh Bell sniffing the danger very well. Moises unable to keep it. Garrido. Garrido's still going. Dudek goes long. Unable to find Lazaro as the keeper collects very well. Very, very well. Gonzalez calming the play down now. Plays Silva. Lazaro pressing. Out to Rojas. Rojas going long. Trying to find Silva. He does. Moises has done very well there to keep possession. Plays the ball to Dudek. Dudek back to Moises. Moises unable to find his pass. Gonzalez goes wide. Silva looking for him. Unable to get to him. Silva to Rojas. Oh, unlucky to get that pass across. Dudek telling him to go long, but plays short in the end to Moises. Moises unable to find that pass as Gonzalez makes a nice block and gains possession. Here's Garrido. Garrido. Great shot. Oh, it's hit the woodwork. So unlucky from Gavrich. Very, very unlucky. As Zuniga, it was nowhere to be seen there. Lazaro, back to Gavrich again. Plays the ball wide. Lazaro plays the ball back to Moises. Vargas with a great block there. As Gavrich giving the man a very nice hug and trying to calm things down there. Quintero was brought down for Condors. Condors keeping the possession here. As Rojas slips the ball nicely. Vargas with a good shot, but it has been blocked and gone out for a corner. Quintero to take the corner. Vargas looks to hit. Vargas hits, looks but unable to get it. Ball goes long for Bell. Bell unable to get on the end of it. As Vargas and Condors look to reset here. 8 minutes left on the clock. Will we see a goal before half time? Garrido. Plays it down the line to Quintero. Quintero finding Vargas. Garrido. Quintero. Vargas. Lazaro. Vargas. Condors unable to find the right shot as Wolves clear it and keep possession now. Moises. Josh Bell doing very well. Very tricky winger to keep up with. And what a finish from Joshua Bell. as he finds the bottom corner. Very, very well. Very nice skill from Josh Bell, and what a finish to top it off. Josh Bell, take a bow. Wolves making me eat my words as they score before half-time.
Yeah, piece of individual brilliance from Josh Bell, who got beyond 2 or 3 defenders and thundered it into the bottom corner. A yellow card coming out for the Condors. Number 10, Rolando Rojas, for the challenge also. So Condors, despite having a decent start, they're a goal down. It was Quintero, rather, that received the yellow card. The number 3. Vargas to Garrido. Ball out wide to Vargas, who goes into the corner. Quintero. In the corner for the Condors. Pablo Vargas striking it off the right boot. It's over the bar. O'Driscoll back on for the Wolves. Plays it down the line to Moises. It was intercepted by Rojas. And all the way back to Dudek, who's up off his line. Vlasic, O'Driscoll. The net's open. And now the Condors are on the break. 3 against 3, actually, because Moises got back really quickly. And a tussle for the ball. It's gone the way of the Condors from the sideline.
But what a challenge earlier from Vargas, as Cockburn Wolves look to be in, with a last-ditch defending to block it.
Rolando Rojas still going. Tries to swing it onto the left, but scuffs his effort. Dudek's going to get a chance to restart play for the Wolves. Drops it at the feet of Michael Vlasic. Long ball in the O'Driscoll direction. Rolando Rojas' touch was heavy, but the pass from Chock was poor. Garrido gives it to Zuluaga. Now Rojas. Ball down the line, intercepted. And the 4 seconds was up. Condors turning that one over unnecessarily. Cockburn Wolves will get it back from the touchline as Christian Salas checks back onto the field of play. All the way back to Dudek. And now Michael Vlasic. O'Driscoll trying to put it in the centre. Was that a foul? Referee says yes. The 4th foul of the game for Cockburn Wolves, so they've got to be careful. They're in foul trouble. And referee Gabriel Malaco on the far side just having some words with the crowd. The set piece to come for the Condors. Pablo Vargas into the corner and out. And Zuluaga striking off the right boot but couldn't direct it toward the target. And the referee, Gab Malako, on the far side, still having some words with the spectators. I believe they are fans of the Condors and they're being ordered off the field. Some harsh exchanges. It's what we love to see, the game heating up. You can see what it means to these two sides, even at 11:26 on a Friday night. So the Condors are 1 spectator down. Now they're up to about 7. If that, I think they've got 6. So the cheer squad will lose a bit of its voice, but the men on the court are still spurring on in search of that equaliser. Zuniga plays it short to Vargas. In the centre, Pinares. Pinares gets on it again, looks for the ball forward. Chock wins it back. Vlasic looked to break, but he couldn't. He mistouched it. Pinares. Out wide to Zuluaga. Now here's Rolando Rojas. He's got quick feet. What can he muster up? Gets beyond O'Driscoll. plays the ball out wide, but it's intercepted. O'Driscoll loses it up high, and that's the 5th foul for Cockburn Wolves. And they're going to have to be careful. 3 minutes left in the half, and yellow card coming out. I think it was for Connor O'Driscoll, but I'm not sure what's happening here. It is the 5th foul, so. And the timeout going the way of the Condors, so we'll see what they can muster up from the set piece. So Javier Pinares going into the book for dissent. It wasn't Connor O'Driscoll like I thought initially. And the Condors have called a timeout. We'll go to a quick out break and be back in just a moment.
The game restarts here with a Condors free kick. Mind you, Wolves are on the 5 fouls. Not looking to concede any more fouls, as it will result in a 10-meter penalty. Pinares looking to strike. Vargas stepping away. Vargas, good block from Vlasic. Coming out quickly and shutting down the angle. Pinares, ball skips over him. Silas. Ball finds Rojas. Vargas. Oh, and it's a great block from Vlasic just to cover Vargas again. Ball goes out to Rojas. Rojas trying to pull some tricks here on Silas. Silas just standing him up. Silas still holding him. And the ball goes out for a Wolves kick. 2 minutes left here on the clock. Silas plays Dudek back. Dudek looking long, great ball, but unable to find his teammate Vlasic, who is making a great run up top. The play has been stopped here as Rojas has gone down holding his left leg. With 1 minute 50 left on the clock, can Cockburn Wolves hold out on their lead until halftime? Or will Condors manage to find an equalizer and shift the momentum of this game?
Rojas, who looks to be in a lot of pain here, still hasn't gotten to his feet. A number of players on the far end of the court seeing how he is and trying to make sure he's okay. I think it was a late collision with Michael Dudek when Dudek cleared the ball upfield, and although the camera has panned away from the incident, it's not looking positive. With 1 minute and 53 seconds left on the clock in this first half, the Condors very may well be a man down for the rest of the match. The score still 1-0, courtesy of the early goal from Josh Bell. It was an absolute thunderstrike from the youngster who's really making a name for himself in the Supa-Liga this season. Got beyond 3 defenders, and whilst being held back, the rolling foul was called, but it didn't stop him, and he belted it into that far corner beyond the reach of Cristobal Zuniga. Been a relatively even contest for the most part, though. A well-matched affair to end out the evening of games, and we've got 6 more huge matches for you tomorrow night. We'll just touch on them in the men's Supa-Liga. So Perth AFC will start off the day at 6:40, taking on Perth Pumas. And at 8:55, Phoenix Futsal WA will play the Andinos. And on Tuesday, the WA Eagles play the West Coast Cobras in another midweek affair. We saw it earlier on in the week when the Scarborough Sharks played against Sterling Brazajinga. It was an entertaining match with a big crowd and lots of late drama, so that'll be one to tune in for on Tuesday if you're not busy. RBA Pineras will get play restarted on the near side of the court for the Condors. Rolando Rojas has been moved off the field of play and onto a chair in the corner. So it isn't looking good, but hopefully for the Condors' sake they can spur on and use this adversity to their advantage. It wasn't a foul, it wasn't a malicious challenge from Dudek, but he just caught him in the wrong place, and the delay of the match continues as we tick past 11:30, 11:34 at the moment. So it's getting late, and I'm sure the players are eager to get underway and head toward that half-time break. Rolando Rojas has made his way over to the Condors bench. He's soldiered on. He's a tough bloke, and the Condors are on the ball now, live in play. Here's Garrido to Pineras. Chips it forward, and Vargas, he wanted to flick it on but couldn't reach it. Cockburn up the other end. Silas cuts inside, still going. Pineras has won it back, and now it's a 2-on-1. Cross a cup here on Lazaro. O'Driscoll mops up the danger. Silas tries to get beyond Pineras down the flank, loses out. Zuluaga chips forward. Vargas only as far as Lazaro. Garrido with a good win. Still going, Eddie Garrido. Eddie Garrido! He stumbled over the ball at the vital moment. That was a chance that the Condors needed. Heading toward the break, Michael Vlasic. Now to Connor O'Driscoll, brings it inside. Plays it to Silas. Zuluaga on his case. That one's gone over the top to O'Driscoll, who flicks it forward to Lazaro. Silas! But Zuniga diving on it. Now Pablo Vargas for the Condors. Plays it down the line. Intensity is stepped up a notch after the delay. And Pineras thinks he was fouled. Referee not buying it. He gets to his feet eventually. Connor O'Driscoll to Silas. Ball down the line, trying to find Lazaro, who goes with a Rabona. O'Driscoll's kept it alive. Silas back to O'Driscoll. He gives it away in the end. Pablo Vargas brings it forward. Out wide to Zuluaga. And a chance for Pineras. It's cleaned up by Vlasic.
Condors trying to make something happen here in the last few seconds. Garrido hits it. Great save from Dudek. Through multiple bodies in the middle, he has managed to pull out a big save here. Garrido. Out to Garrido again. Last 3 seconds. Can he get a shot away? He can. Driscoll. And that is half time. We will be back after the break.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
We are back underway here in Supa-Liga with Cockburn Wolves leading Condor Futsal Club 1-0. Judek back on the ball. Goes long, unable to complete, unable to find it. Through the middle. Vargas, can he score? He cuts it back. Condors shot has been blocked. Pinares finds Silva. Vargas back to Silva as Josh Bell goes to close down. Ball to the back post. Judek with a brilliant save there to stop Condors equalizing here. Pinares trying to go with a little flick but unable to do anything serious. Judek to get the play restarted again. Judek goes long. Finds Gavranic. Condors keep with the ball. Josh Bell plays it back to Kosh. Josh Bell sizing him up. What can he do, Josh Bell? Great save. Great save from Zuniga. Josh Bell flicks it back. Pinares plays Vargas. Vargas slowing it down a bit. Here's Pinares. Finding Silva. Gavranic now on the ball for Wolves. Shoots. Very, very close. But Zuniga looks to have had it covered. Here's Silva on the ball now for Condors. As Pablo Vargas looks to play the ball in. To Zuluaga. Pinares. Pinares. Unlucky. Great block there. From Cockburn Wolves. Jan Koch. Pinares. Plays Silva. Silva goes for the shot. Corner ball, the referee says, as it looks to have hit Canel Moithis. Ball to be taken from the other side. Quintero to hit the ball in here for Condors. As Silva looks to hit first time, and he has scuffed the ball. Judek looking to go long for Gavranic. Plays the ball across. Judek with two. Great follow-up saves here. As it's a keeper ball. Silva Plays the middle. Unable to get a good touch there. Kosh bringing the ball up. Gavranic, 2-on-1. Goes for the shot, and he was not too far off again as Cockburn Wolves look to extend their lead and put the game to bed. Silva plays to Quintero. Quintero plays the ball to Silva. Looks to go long. Quintero wins it. Dudek goes long again. Moises able to control it very well. But Condors gaining possession at the end of it. Silva back to Zuluaga. Back to Silva. Zuluaga again. Silva makes the run, but the teammate is unable to find his feet. Dudek back on the ball, goes long again. Gavranic pushes Zuluaga off the ball completely. Silva. Out to Quintero. Quintero to Silva. Silva having a little bit of space here. Great find! But great block from Moises. As Pineres' shot blocked. It looked to be past Dudek, but Moises said no and blocks it very well. Silva with another shot going over the bar. Dudek looking short. Koch. Gavranic. Gavranic plays back to Koch. Koch to Bell. Bell to Gavranic.
Dudek. Long ball forward to Bell. Zuluaga tries to win it up high, and it's a goal! Christian Zuluaga levels for the Condors. They've had chances. You can't say it wasn't coming. And whilst Cockburn have had them up the other end, they were wasteful and they've got punished. We're all paired at Subiaco as the clock ticks toward 11:45. Moises tries to go himself, and almost an immediate response from Carol Moises. Shot to bring it in from the sideline. Looks to play it across the face of goal, and it's taken a touch off the Condor. Josh Bell will get it back. His goal was the difference for so long, but now it's been cancelled out. Chock chips it forward in the Gavranic vicinity. Mark Gavranic fires off the right. Almost spilt out to Moises. And a corner to come for Cockburn. Carol Moises to take it. Chock wants it in the centre. Zuniga dives on it. Plays it short to the feet of Silva, who brings it forward. It's given away to Chock, who starts again. Plays it out wide to Moises. Moises trying to find a path to goal. Garrido inside. Silva had the run of Garrido, but ignored him. Quintero in the centre to Garrido. The 1-2 with Quintero. Silva looked for the ball to Garrido. It was intercepted by Chock. Bell brings it across the goal. Moises. Bell. And it's given away. A chance for Silva. But Dudek does enough. And Chock up the other end. Zuniga with a save. It's end-to-end stuff here tonight. What a fitting way to end off the evening. Some would have thought this would have been a walkover. Cockburn Wolves have been in excellent form. They sit in third. But the Condors are holding them accountable and making it hard. Dudek. Shots over the bar. It took a touch. Gavranic wants it in the middle. It's all the way up to Dudek, who plays it to Vlasic. Touch was heavy. Fallen to Vlasic, but a big save from Zuniga. A huge save from Cristobal Zuniga. You can see he wants it tonight. And again, Vargas clips it toward Dudek. Dudek out wide to Vlasic. Vlasic down the line to Bell, but a big sliding challenge coming in from Supa-Liga. As Chock comes to the bench. Jesse Lazaro back on with 12 on the clock. It's Vlasic, strikes from distance, shot was blocked, Bell again, and save this time. It's all happening here. You can't catch your breath, is Gavranic. With an easy chance, he's put it wide though, it came at him too quickly. Zuniga plays it short to Garrido. Vargas launches it long, and it wasn't a bad ball to Garrido. It was over the head of Vlasic, but it couldn't find the number 8, only just though.
Dudek, here's Vlasic on the ball, playing Lazaro. Lazaro looking for his options, goes long, finds Vlasic. Is he able to finish? No, he's not, with a great save from Cristobal Zuniga. What a save, able to stop that counter-attack. But what a save in the end. Gavranic, great hit, Lazaro. Is it a corner? No, the referees say goal kick. Vargas, looking to set something up here. Supa-Liga, Vargas, Garrido. Condors ball. Vargas to Supa-Liga. Back to Vargas. Vargas looked to go long, but Vlasic finds it and snuffs it out. Gavranic pressed. Vlasic goes long to find Lazaro, but Quintero stops it well. Vargas taking his time now. Garrido. Oh, trying to find Quintero, but he is unfortunate not to make that pass. Silas checks in for Josh Bell. Vlasic. Silas on the ball. Vlasic unable to get control of it and loses out on possession. Supa-Liga. To Pineres. To Vargas. Supa-Liga back on the ball. Plays through the middle for Pineres. What's he able to do? Unfortunately, Lazaro there to stop the little skill moves of Pineres. Ball back to Quintero. Quintero has the shot. Unable to sting the hands of Dudek this time. 9 minutes and 30 seconds just about left on the clock. Dudek goes long. Finds O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll can't find his teammate though. Ball retained with Condors. Condors playing to Vargas. Vargas over to Supa-Liga. Supa-Liga to Vargas. Vargas over to Pineres. Pineres looking to find his pass. Vlasic snuffing it out very well. Quintero making a challenge but unable to get any contact with the ball. Here's Silas. Silas with the shot. Unable to get it on target, but a good attempt nonetheless from Christian Silas. Vargas trying to look for his options. Finds Supa-Liga down the line. Finds Quintero. Quintero looking to play the line, but Driscoll snuffs it out nicely.
You gotta step on the court, please. You gotta step on the court to the gate. You gotta go through the court, through the gate, and now you can do it.
Referee's telling the players off here. As Silva enters the field incorrectly. You don't see that too often. Lazaro. Back to Dudek. Dudek off to Vlasic. Vlasic goes long with a touch. Driscoll able to get the ball well, but unable to keep it in play. Supa-Liga to Vargas. What can Vargas do? Vargas over to Silva. Silva to Pineres. Lazaro on the counter-attack now as Condors lose the ball. What a challenge from Silva, able to get back very nicely and stop Cockburn's attack. Vlasic out to Silas. Silas with a great piece of skill as Supa-Liga brings him down. No connection on the ball, but what a nice piece of skill from Christian Silas. Both teams on 1 foul and 1 goal each, with 7 minutes left on this clock. Lazaro hits. Referees say handball, but it looks... We're unable to hear what the referees are saying from this distance, but it looks to be like a retake for Jesse Lazaro. Lazaro to Vlasic, but Vlasic's shot has just gone over the bar. Keeper goes long. Pinera is unable to get his feet as he looks to have tripped there. As Cockburn Wolves look to retain the ball. Dudek to Driscoll. O'Driscoll with a great header, but unable to help it on to Silas. Wolves, can they... Pineras, 3-on-2. Plays the ball wide. Can they score? Save from Dudek to stop Wolves going down 2-1. O'Driscoll. Ball going out off O'Driscoll as Condors look to get the goal. Vargas. Back to Zuluaga. Zuluaga looks to be fouled, but the referees do bring it back instead of calling a rolling foul. Vargas. Back to Zuluaga. Zuluaga. Pineras. Unable to find Silva. Here's Pineras. Pineras to Silva. Can Silva find a teammate? Yes, he can. It's Zuluaga. Here's Vargas. Vargas to Silva. Silva keeping the ball in. Playing it back to Vargas. Vargas finding Pineras. Pineras trying a bit of skill, but O'Driscoll picks it up nicely. But is then unfortunate to find his teammate, Jesse Lazaro. Pineras. Back to Zuluaga. Vargas checks out as Garrido checks back in for the Condors. Pineras, here's Silva on the ball. Cockburn Wolves pressing now. Garrido on the ball. Tries to turn Vlasic, but is unable to. As the ball goes out for Cockburn Wolves. Silas. O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll tripping over the ball. What can Pineras do? Zuluaga's attempt goes over the bar. And Dudek looks to get them back in as quickly as possible. And he does so. Christian Silas. And his pass has just gone. And he's unable to read his teammates' run. Garrido. To Zuluaga. Zuluaga to Pineras. Silva. Back to Zuluaga. Silas looking just to foul Zuluaga there. As the ball escapes him, Silas brings down Zuluaga for a Condors free kick. Cockburn Wolves sitting on 3 fouls. But Condors sitting on 1. Zuluaga down the line. Plays it back to Garrido. Garrido playing in Pineras. No foul has been called. Jesse Lazaro on the ball now. Finds O'Driscoll. O'Driscoll to Silas. What a save and what a read from the keeper to keep it out. Cockburn Wolves have called the timeout and we will be back in a minute.
And a big 3 minutes in store. 1-1 the score here. Josh Bell has scored for the for the Wolves rather. Christian Zuluaga for the Condors. Will we see a winner? Will this game end in a stalemate? Not long left to find out. Vlasic, give it away. Garrido! He could have been the hero against his former club, but he didn't take a touch closer to goal like he probably should have had. Now Gavranic up the other end trying to help it onto Moithes. And the Condors will get it back through Zuniga. Zuniga short. Farkas chips it down the line looking for Pinares, who gets the better at Shock. Across to Garrido. Out wide to Farkas. And the sliding challenge coming in from Jan Shock. Heading towards stop clock territory. Pinares. Garrido. Can't get beyond Gavranic. And is that a foul off the ball? Ref says no, Mark Gavranic. He's forced himself too far out wide. Found Moithes. Back to Gavranic. Touch inside. He's flopped though. And the referees haven't bought it. Congestion. Everyone's flying everywhere. And in the end, the foul's gone the way of the Condors. It's really heating up in terms of intensity and in terms of physicality. We're into stop clock territory now. 1:59 left to go. 1-1 the score. You can see how badly both sides want it. And the Condors will have a free kick toward halfway. Vargas. Pinares. Puts his foot on it. They're on 4 fouls now, the Wolves. They've got to be careful again. Garrido bursting down the line. Gets on the inside of Moithes, who battles with him for it. And Moithes is away up the other end. A 3-on-2. Moithes cuts inside. And his shoe's gone flying. But the shot wasn't far away either.
To be honest, I think his shoe's got more on target than the shot has. And that's something else to be said.
He's got to tighten those laces. You can't have that happening at this stage of the match. And I think it'll be a Condors ball. So Zuniga's going to get it back. He goes long early. Vlasic. Zuluaga battling for it. Now Jan Shock. Out wide to Vlasic. Vlasic with a chance. Should have taken the shot on his left boot. Moithes trying to create something. Someone else's boot has gone missing. I'm not sure whose, but it's all happening here. So Pinares is missing his shoe now. While Zuluaga has found a way through. Last ditch challenge from Vlasic. And I think that's the 5th foul for Cockburn Wolves once again. So a minute left on the clock. And if the Cockburn Wolves give away another foul, the Condors will head to the spot with a chance to win the match. Pinares has regained his footwear, and Eddie Garrido is starting over the free kick in the corner. Garrido squares it. Pinares fires off the right boot. It's fallen to Gavranic. Bell's battling for it. Vargas around the corner. Zuluaga down the line. Garrido tries to square it, and Dudek's got a touch on it. And a timeout has been called by the Condors. But it is all happening here tonight. The Wolves are on 5 fouls, 49 seconds left. The Condors have a corner and a timeout. 1-1 the score. Make sure you stick around. We'll be back in just a moment. Don't go anywhere.
Condors corner here as we enter the last minute of time. Will we see a winner, or will the game end in a stalemate? Zuluaga to Vargas. Vargas back to Zuluaga. Back to the keeper as he looks to restart play. Goes long. Finds Zuluaga's head. Gets it on target, but Dudek is able to catch. Dudek goes long to Josh Bell. Josh Bell back to Vlasic. To Josh Bell again. Can Josh Bell score? Oh, he's unable to do anything as Condor start an attack now. Refs say no foul. Josh Bell gained the ball back and played quickly. Back to Chalk. Chalk to Josh Bell. Vlasic. Vlasic has the hit. Just over. What an attempt from Gavrich. Vargas picks up the ball with 15 seconds left. Finds Zuluaga. Zuluaga with a push in the back, but no foul's being called. Ball stays in play as Vlasic looks. Can Dudek get to it? He can. It looks to be a Condors ball. Pineras. And that is the game. It ends 1-1 here in Subiaco as Condors draw with Cockburn Wolves after a thrilling game of futsal. No team able to get better than the other.